Hello and welcome, guys. Today, I want to show you what you need to make your vocal sound crispy and wide using Ogly FL Studio stock plugins, guys. So, we're taking our vocal from this. Listen. You can tell it now. Dave, they are weak, man. To something like this. Listen again before we get to how we got them. If you want this preset, you can just comment and then just comment preset, and then I'll share you this preset. So the first thing here was my picture. It's the auto tune, guys. It comes along with the FL Studio plugins. Like how to use this thing now. Here is the scale, like major, what. So I preferred using minor. And then here's the scale, the key actually. Let me just say the key. Like you gotta play with these all buttons here to find the key that is matching your song. And then this thing, you can play with this thing here. Like if it's like this, the audition is too much. And even if it's like this, it's slow, there's no audition. So I prefer putting it maybe about 60 here on be like on medium. Put it on 50, and then I play with this thing here. The gender, guys, I mean, man, I don't know if this thing works, but then I feel like it works. That's why I just put it like this, and then you don't fuck with anything here, cause like once you come like this, you playing with your vocal now. And like this. So I'll advise you to just leave it as it is at 0. And then the second plugin you play with EQ. Well, what you're doing here on the EQ, guys, we're cutting the bass. Like you can hear what I'm talking about. I've got the bass. Yeah. I've got the bass, so like listen. I'm sure you can hear the difference, right? Okay, let's go for now. Listen. Now you can hear the difference, right? So make sure when you play with this, you don't do too much. Just start from 1. Moving there. Use your ears. Your ears. Make sure you listen. Okay, I didn't do anything here, but then like here's like, you're playing with the highs. And then here's like the mid range. Yes, we're like your voice, your vocal leave. Your vocal leaves at 5. Your vocal leaves at 5. And then 4, I don't know much about it, but there's something like it's the boxness. No, at first not the boxness. The boxness is I think it's a 302. 302. I don't know much about this. I only know the 1 and then 7, 5, 6. Cause like if I just push like this, if you see how my EQ is like, it's already fine. You feel me? Then I don't even fuck with it too much. If you can play with this thing, guys, you can just come here and play with the presets. Yeah, and then I had to input the limiter, which this limiter is acting as a compressor, the noise gate, and then the loudness, like also making my song or the vocal louder. You feel me? So like, yeah, listen. Okay. Let's go without. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then the fourth plugin is EQ again. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. For this one, I just use the vocal presence because like I hate to EQ on there. So like this side, I gotta make sure like I'm giving my vocal some presence. So I just play with this preset here, and then I just leave it as it as it is, as it is. Don't call that. Just made a mistake. And then you come here, you insert the sangudizer. You don't wanna mess with this thing too much, guys. This thing can badly ruin your vocal. And then something like this. So like you just leave it as it is. So and then you come here on the 40 flanger. This thing is more like making your vocal wet or something like that. Let me play for you without this flanger. I'm sure you can hear the difference right now. Okay, without. Okay, with the plugin. So the thing here is that you just come here, you choose chorusy, and then I don't know. The very same thing I did here is the very same thing that is happening here, guys. So I don't know. I just look. Okay, let me close it. Let me close it. Replace with the flanger. You just come here and be like, you see, this is the flanger. You open it. You press this thing here. So this is the mix level. Same as here. Look, check this knob when I'm playing this here with this here. See, so I prefer to put it maybe around 23, below 25, and below 20. No, not below 20. It must be from 25 to 20. Yeah, it's like giving your vocal that kind of saturation. Yeah, and even not a saturate. It's not a saturated, but then like you're making your vocal wet. You feel me? And then the maximize, which acts like SADS, which you just come here, just I prefer split, and then here on this thing here, you just make sure like you know, you don't want that many SC, so like you just go for a point where you feel like yeah, it's not giving that shit with or without. And guys, if you feel like your vocal is not giving that kind of vibe, man, you can fuck with this thing here. You can fuck with this thing here, just like if it's too loud. You feel me? And then there's this thing EQ. It's EQ, but then not really EQ. All this thing here, you just come here the preset and then the vocal enhancer and the listen. Like it's when you're adding the crispiness on your vocal now. But then you don't want to add too much, right? So you gotta fuck with it until you just maybe around 40 something here. And then when you're done, come back on this side. Make sure you put it at 30, 33, from 35 to 30. You feel it? Then the chorus nyana, to give your vocal some life. This thing is like this.